Very similar, although you're keeping the weight on the back foot more. Now, number 2 punch could be your hook punch. Throwing off your lead hand, left hook, or right hook, depending on what you want to start with. The easiest way to start the punching is to start from left to right, so you wind yourself up like a machine. If I go left, jab, I'm ready to come back off my right side because my left hip is now rotated in. Now I can go right cross, left hook, because I'm shifting. I'm building momentum in my hips so I can let the punches fluidly flow. Now I've gone over 1, 2, and 3 punch. 3 punch being the hook. The hook. Remember, the power is coming from your hips. It's the generating of the motion of your hips. Like doing a hula hoop. You want to roll the hips without moving your feet or rolling over your toes. So you want to go back to the first series where we keep our feet flat, planted, and ready to work to keep you stable. Shifting of the hip. You want to shift your hip. If you're going to throw your left hook, drop your right hip to the center. Center being where your belly button was. In your first start, you're starting here. Drop your hip into the middle. All I did was turn my right knee in to the center, turn my hip in. Left hook. Left hook. I'm hooking by keeping my arm just like this. Notice the wrist position. I'm going to keep my left foot flat and facing forward, but I'm going to turn my knee in. Hook, hook, hook. So I wound up for that left hook by turning first. My back stays straight. I didn't dip to a side. I didn't move my head. I kept my head right in the center. All I did was start with my back foot. I turned it in. Slight pressure, turning the knee in. And the hip goes with. I'm keeping this arm like it's stuck on the telephone to my head. So I go this way. I'm just turning. Just rolling. Rolling. This could also be a defensive move, a slip, if punches were coming at you. As long as you keep your elbows in, you're fine in this position. So I'm winding up to throw the left hook, the 3 punch. Here. Boom. Weight transfer in your feet is going from back leg to front leg. The weight should be on your back leg. As you shift and turn the knee to the center, you're going to shift the weight to the front foot as you let the punch go and put the back foot flat. Throwing off the hook punch. Left hook. As I throw the left hook, I want to turn my left knee into the middle. On the bag, it should look just like this. I'm throwing left hook, my lead hook. I'm going to turn into it, so I kind of wind up, build momentum. Hook. Notice my back foot turns in first, turning the knee in. Then, as I let the punch go, I put the back foot flat and turn the lead knee in. Hook. Notice as I throw the hook, my left shoulder is still protecting my chin in the center. My head didn't move anywhere. My eyes are still looking forward. Left hook. The key to this is putting the pressure on the balls of the feet, but not actually pivoting. Pivot. The key essential here for shifting your hips. When you start to throw punches, you don't want to overemphasize putting your foot into it too much. If you do that, then what you're going down to do is you have to re-counter your foot. So keep your feet flat. You're trying to drive more of your knee into the punch and the hip. Don't worry about pivoting your foot. Wait for that till you start to use kicks. Now, we're going to go over 4 punches. We've only done 3. That was the left hook. You can go to the body with the left hook. You can go to the head with the left hook. Now, right hook. Same thing. You can go to the body. You can go to the head. You want to shift using the momentum of the hips this way. Keeping the hands in. Notice that when I throw the punches, I'm always protecting my face though. If it's a left jab, the left shoulder, the right hand. If it's a right cross, the right shoulder is protecting the chin. The left hand is against the side of my head. If it's a left hook, the left shoulder is still in front of my face. To the body, it's still in front of my face. Same thing. Same thing. You're just getting those hips to move. Always protect your face though. Peer over the top with your eyes, but don't have your chin sticking out. So on the bag, if you want to work right hook, apply pressure onto the ball of your right toe and drive the hook in, coming from your hip. Key here, when you punch, don't go up. Some people will throw the punch and they go up. If you go up, you're throwing the weight you had to go through your base, to go through your opponent. You're putting it up in the air. Keep your feet flat down. And turn, turn. You're going to turn your right knee in. Right hook. So we'll go right hook on the bag. Right hook. Right hook. Right hook. I drop the knee in. I drive the hip in. I drop the knee into the center. I drive the hip in. Right hook. Right hook. So you've gone 1, 2, 3, 4 would be uppercut. You can throw uppercut off either hand also.